So hello guys, today we'll solve make matrix beautiful. Okay, so how we do it? Let's first understand what the question is. So you know what a beautiful matrix is? Let me tell you first. Okay, so yeah, this is the beautiful matrix. You see, the sum of this row is 7, the sum of first column is 7, the sum of second row is 7, the sum of second column is 7. Okay, so a beautiful matrix is something whose every row and every column's individual sum is equal. Okay, so what are the things allowed? Let me read it one for you. So a beautiful matrix is a matrix in which the sum of element in each row and column is equal, right? Given a square matrix of size n cross n, find the minimum number of operations that are required to make the matrix beautiful, है ना? तो हमें एक n cross n की matrix दी हुई है, we are given with the n cross n matrix and we are required to find the minimum number of operation. Okay, and there is a constant in one operation you can increment the value of any one cell by 1, है ना? तो in one operation हम किसी भी cell की value 1 से increase कर सकते हैं, just 1 से, right? So we'll code here. See, there could be multiple logic. Initially I too thought to use TP and things and make it a Sudoku for like Sudoku like problem and then solve it, but in the meantime I got a different approach and it's quite simple. So let's code with the different approach. So we'll first initialize a sum variable, right? So what we will do, let me tell you first. Okay, so that the uh, the time when I'll write code, it would be easier for you. So I'll simply now count all the I'll simply sum all the elements of the matrix, right? So in the beautiful matrix, what would be sum of the beautiful matrix? The sum of beautiful matrix would be sum of any column times n, right? See, this is the beautiful matrix. So the entire sum of this matrix is 4 plus 3 into 2, right? So the sum of this row is 7. So like all rows after this row, its individual sum would be 7. So to find the total sum of the matrix, we would simply multiply it by n, right? Sum of any one row or column by n. Okay. So this is the simple approach. So what you will have to do, we'll have to simply figure out in the given matrix what is the maximum sum of any what sum is the maximum sum which is posed by any column or any row, right? So we'll simply do it. So we'll need 2n, the time complexity would be 2n square. Okay, I mean we'll be doing two um, two nested loops. So let's do it first. In the meantime I'll also explain it. Yeah, so our two loop is ready. Sorry, I forgot to put the for over here. Yeah, so now we want to sum it. Okay, so sum plus equals m of I. So it's matrix. Let me make it a little smaller so it's easy for me to write it again and again. Yeah, matrix of I, right? Okay, so we have now computed the sum of this entire matrix, है ना? We have computed the sum of this entire matrix. So now what we are required to do, we'll simply have to now we'll simply what we require now, we just need the sum of maximum, we just need the sum. Okay, be it comes from row or column, whoever sum is maximum will simply have it. Okay, so in this test case we have 3 plus 4 7 is the maximum, so which is posed by second row. Okay, so we'll simply trying to understand uh, by the help of this small matrix, so that we could code it in this big one. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll simply have a maximum variable over here. Let's call it ma. because m is showing the matrix, so make it 0. Okay, now we have to put two loops again. Okay, now we need two things, right? Row sum and column sum. So we'll make rs barabar 0, cs is equal to 0. Yeah, so we need one loop for traversing columns. Okay, so could you just pause the video and guess how I'll compute row sum and column sum? For most of the you, I think it's easy to compute row sum and column sum. Okay, so let me do it. So I could write row sum um, plus equals what? M of I comma j, right? And column sum. Okay, column sum plus equals M of, be careful, yeah. Have you seen it? Yeah. See what we are doing here. We are fixing these things over here, right? So yeah. Just look at this matrix. Look at together. Yeah. So see, I is like now I is equal to 0, and this inner loop is running, right? So since I is equal to 0, so I is equal to 0 pointing this row, and since the I equal to 0 means I equal to 0 simply pointing these things, right? And now since the loop for j is running, so it's like first it's going to 1, then 2, and then so on. Like if we have many more than 2 elements, then it would go in that manner, right? And how about column sum? In column sum we have this thing fixed, right? So what we have fixed? The second part, है ना? So it would go like this, 1 and then 3, right? It would not go to 2, right? Yeah. So we have a row and column sum for like one row and one column, है ना? Like in the first iteration we have the row sum for 1 2 and the column sum for 1 3. Okay, so we have to simply check. Yeah, we have to simply put a check over here. We'll update max, right? Like we'll update this ma. So ma would be maximum of row sum times maximum of uh, column sum and ma, right? तो हम अपने एम ए में क्या रख रहे हैं? हम अपने एम ए में रख रहे हैं कि अभी अभी से पहले वाले रोसम और रोसम और कॉलम सम में से जो मैक्सिमम था वो रोसम और कॉलम सम इन तीनों में से जो भी मैक्सिमम है उसको एम ए में अपेंड कर दो, राइट? तो हम तो ये एम ए हर बार अपना अपडेट होता रहेगा और हमें फाइनली ये मैक्सिमम वाले की वैल्यू ला के दे देगा, राइट? तो अब हम क्या करेंगे? अब हमें मैक्सिमम कॉलम या मैक्सिमम रो उनमें मतलब इन दोनों में से जिनका सम ज्यादा है ना, वो वैल्यू मिल गई है। तो अब हम क्या कर रहे होंगे? अब हम सिंपली उसको n से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे होंगे और उसमें सम को घटा दे रहे होंगे, है ना? क्योंकि हम एक बार में किसी भी एलिमेंट को एक से ही बढ़ा सकते हैं। तो इन मतलब जितना सम होना चाहिए अब ब्यूटीफुल बनने के बाद उसमें से अभी का सम को घटा देंगे तो हमें डिफरेंस पता चल जाएगा, और हमें डिफरेंस पता चल जाएगा तो एक एक करके बढ़ा रहे हैं तो उतने स्टेप्स लगेंगे उसको ब्यूटीफुल बनाने में। सो दैट हाउ इट वर्क्स। तो हम एम ए को ही अपडेट कर देते हैं ताकि एक वेरिएबल एक्स्ट्रा ना बनाना पड़े। तो एम ए मल्टीप्लाई इक्वल्स एन, राइट? रिटर्न एम ए माइनस sum. I think this should work, so let's run it. I'm sorry for the delay guys, I have terrible internet connection. So it's showing some error. It's saying okay, yeah, I have forgotten to put a J over here, right? Have I done it anywhere else? I don't think. We should first compile and run. We'll have to wait for it. I don't know, it's not happening. It's in queue. Come on. It's asking me to refresh the page and try again. So I'll simply copy this code and then refresh the page. Okay, it's saying I lost my internet connection, but it's not the case. Yeah, so we are back. And you could say it's happened. Okay, so all test cases are passed. Thank you for being patient and watching the video. Thank you.